Cindy Birkland here with cindybirkland.com, and welcome back to Naked Money. And I'm really excited. I have one of my really good friends with me, Kurt Walker, here today. He's the founder of Venture Venues, and among other things. But I want to talk today. You know, a lot of you know that I'm really big into the networking space and small business and helping local businesses in Nevada succeed. We've had a lot of success with speakeasy networking. But when I met Kurt Walker, I met somebody who was like the guy version of me, who really has a passion for business and helping startups and founders become successful. And we learned when we got into this business that, like Kurt says it best, the game of money is broken. And both of us have decided to really get into this game and to help not only funders, but to help founders and put everybody together and make it work. But I wanted you to share like your experiencing and what's going on, because we just really want to bless Nevada, especially Las Vegas. This is where we're from.
Amen.
And, I go back and forth a lot to Miami, and Kurt's like, you need to stay in Nevada, but it's like, we get to live in all and, but we've been really focusing on local Nevada business. And I want you to just share a little bit about your passion and why you got into this, Kurt.
Yeah, definitely good to be here with Cindy, always here at the Investor Lounge, Venture House Fest Investor Lounge. Definitely believe that the game of money is rigged. That's the reason why I have a podcast. It's all about how fundraising works and how you can rig the game for your venture and produce an exit.
Yeah.
You know, everything that we're going to talk about today really comes down to one major North Star that I have with my partners at Venture House, Venture Venues, and all the other things that we're building here in Las Vegas and beyond. And that is founders. It's exciting to talk about them getting funded. I mean, that's what we do. We're money people. We're, a longtime funder, startup lender, venture capital guy. Really believe in direct investing in these companies. But also, the biggest thing that we should get excited about is when founders exit.
Yes.
This produces everything that we want to have seeing work in the market. The founder gets the exit, the founding team gets the exit, the employees become millionaires, and of course the investors do very well, and the cycle starts anew. They go and they reinvest. So our obsession, my North Star, is to produce founder funders and to build the venture ecosystem necessary in Las Vegas and in Nevada, the coordination of the key stakeholders and all of the resources and relationships and key things that are always great ingredients in that process so that we can exit more founders. That's really what it comes down to, because again, when a founder exits, they have a decision they make. I have 100 million or more. I'm either going to reinvest, and typically they do that in the local economy, as we've seen with Tony Hsieh here in Las Vegas in a very big way, where he put hundreds of millions of dollars on the line, or they go do it again. And this is just really one of the greatest processes to become an engine for growth for the economy and for everybody's dreams and goals for those that are entrepreneurial out there. So we created a series of properties. We're so committed to this. We went out and bought properties that we have dedicated, 10-bedroom properties that we've dedicated to entrepreneurship and venture, small business, and workforce development. So we host events around impact, events around workforce development, events around investment. Like tonight, we're holding another one of our poolside pitch events.
Poolside pitch events are so amazing. Everybody gets to come together, and new founders and startups get to pitch their events. And there's VCs there ready to take action for them and get to hear what they're up to. And, it's literally like matchmaking, but in the business realm. It's very exciting.
Not only just that, I think that the way founders need to look at fundraising is it's a series of relationships that are built over time, and capital, where you start a relationship maybe tonight and then it continues as time goes on. There's so much that's misunderstood about fundraising. This is probably the topic I'm the most obsessed about. I really believe that founders are really going out into battle, and not only are they trying to build a startup, build that parachute from the skydive jump, but they're also having to learn Japanese as they do it. And fundraising is far too complicated. So really my biggest obsession outside of founder funders is, how do we automate, simplify, and streamline the fundraising process so we can fully capitalize companies? And it's not just limited to capital. It's also the data capital side, which is the human capital, is the marketing side, the sales side, the user side, so that these companies can become successful. And then it's also building world-class teams. teams are what win championships for these companies. It's never really a solo endeavor. And founders tend to only think about that capital side. So that's one of the reasons why we teamed up and did Who's Got My Money, right? At Tech Alley.
Yep.
We do sessions where we democratize, or I should say, do sessions where we really break down how fundraising really works.
And, for people that are new in the game, maybe you've never had your own business or you're starting your own business and you've been funding yourself all the way through. But this is a business where maybe you need $1 million or $5 million to get to the next level. And now you've got to learn how to sell yourself, how to sell the team. And, when as an investor, you got to look at it. When I'm laying out $5 million for a company, there's certain things that need to be in place. And what I love about what you've created, Kurt, is that you're teaching these new startups and funders how to behave, really. Like, they need to know exactly how to address venture capital people, like who you need to be. Like, what is your leadership team all about? If you're very difficult to get along with, you've got to have a team that can put together your business. This is so important for, venture capitals look at what is the leadership about? Are they difficult to work with? When are we going to get this money back? You have to look at it from somebody giving. If I were going to give you $5 million, what do you think I'm going to want for that?
It has to be win-win. And look, there's a range of VCs that are out there, but at the end of the day, great VCs deeply, deeply care about the companies that they're betting on. And more importantly, the founder, that jockey that they're really betting on. And it's one of those things where the VC only wins if you win.
Absolutely.
And so if you choose wisely with VC or you choose wisely with the different capital type, one of the things we talk a lot about at Who's Got My Money and online on LinkedIn is all the different capital types. Founders think that angels and VCs are the only source of capital. Right. They're 3% of the available liquidity that's out there that's moving backdoor into venture. And so that's something we're going to be talking about a lot more. Something else I'll mention is we're also building community, not just for founders and for advanced founders, but also for family offices. So that's the reason why we're working on the Pitch World Series for the F1 event that's coming up in Las Vegas. We've got the Super Bowl family office event. We have Jets and Capital with my main cell family office community partner, Jordan Hutchinson. So be looking out for those events if you're a professional investor or you're an allocator or you're high net worth or you're a family office. And at the same time, we're always curating the most talented people we can find in the US and abroad, and especially here in the Rocky Mountain region in the state we love here in Vegas.
Absolutely. This is all about growing it from the inside out. Like, I love Kurt's vision of making Nevada the best. There's so many great opportunities here. Nevada is great for business, and let's make Nevada so amazing that companies are just flocking here to do business.
I want to lay something on you guys. We have 50 million people a year that come for Vegas, but what you don't realize is 20 million of them are coming to do business. They're coming for conventions. We have by far the largest convention business in the world. And if you come and you put up a booth, you're spending a lot of money. So what we know, the Venture House team knows, is that we need to do a better job, around doing outreach to those business owners and saying, how can we as Nevada serve you so that you can become more successful? And so we're really thinking that could be one of the keys to Vegas's success, really increasing as a tech hub to really pay attention to. I also believe that we've got medical that's on the rise. We've got sports tech, sports health, those types of related things that make a lot of sense. Entertainment and hospitality, we obviously rock at. But I think that there's one that I'm paying particular attention to. If you're a very, very talented content creator, if you're someone that is in the space, cutting edge with content tech, social tech, community tech, you're a big time community builder, I want to get to know you because I believe that Vegas is going to put itself on the map for that. Disney and Sony have made very, very large contributions, $500 million a piece, to come to Vegas. Mark Wahlberg lives here, Hollywood 2.0. It's writing on the wall. So I intend to build a venture studio around content tech, social tech, and then of course to support some of these other verticals that I believe Vegas can really be best in the world at.
So you've heard it here first. So when we look back in 10 years and Vegas is the mega business capital of the world, you can say, it started right here. So just want to say thank you to Kurt. Cindy Birkland here with Naked Money. Welcome back. This will not be the last time we talk to Kurt. So if you want to know more, please get a hold of us at cindybirkland.com.
All right. Talk to you soon.
Cindy Birkland here. Just wanted to say thank you for watching the channel. And if you want more content, just need you to click right here. And don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel, clicking right here. If any of these conversations have interested you, please get a hold of us at cindybirkland.com, or you can reach me at cindybirkland@gmail.com. Thanks again for watching.